Substitution Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Good day. Welcome to Fusion Mobile e-learning class. My name is Bolaji. The subject before us today is mathematics, and the topic we are going to be dealing with is simultaneous linear equations. Many of us have heard about simultaneous equations, simultaneous linear equations. What is simultaneous equations? Simultaneous equation is the combination of two or more unknown variables to be solved at the same time, and the value of these unknown variables satisfy the equations. Satisfy the equations. Simultaneous equation there are three methods to solve a simultaneous linear equations. These methods are: one is called an elimination method. Two, substitution method. Then, the third method that we can use to solve a simultaneous linear equation is graphical method. Before I proceed to this elimination method, the word elimination means to terminate. To terminate. Now, let's look at this elimination method that involves a pair of linear equations. Because simultaneous equation, from our definition, I say it's a combination of two or more equations in combining with a variables. So what are these two equations and what are these variables? Let's consider example 1, where we have 2x plus 2y equal to 4. This is an example of a linear equations because we have two variables in this equation. We have x as one of the variable, we have y as one of the variable, which implies that is an equation 1. Now we have 2x plus 4y equal to 16. This is another equations, making it two pair, two combination of an equation. Now, how do we solve these questions? Using elimination method. Look at the questions above here. We discovered that we have 2x here, we have 2x here. We have plus 2y here, we have plus 4y here. So in these equations, there is possibility for us to use an elimination method because the x value here are common. Therefore, using elimination method, subtract equation 2 from equation 1. Why do we subtract equation 2 from equation 1? Because we want to eliminate x so as to find y variable. Hence, we subtract the equation 2 from equation 1. Hence, 2x minus 2x plus 4y minus plus 2y equal to 16 minus 4. because we want to eliminate x so as to find the y variable. 2x minus 2x, it cancels. Plus 4y minus plus 2y. Remember our number line that said that satisfy minus times plus, which gives us 4y minus 2y equal to 16 minus 4. Because minus times plus, we open this bracket and turn to minus. So 4y minus 2y equal to 16 minus 4, where we have 2y equal to 16 minus 4, which will give us 12. To find y, divide both sides by 2 to find y. Divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2, 2 here 1, 2 here 6. Y equal to 6. From this equation, we discover that our y is equal to 6. But we need to find the other variable. And the variable is x, because we have eliminated x to find y. Therefore, to find x, use equation 1. For us to find x, we can use equation 1. That is 2x plus 2 bracket into y. Remember, our y was 6. 6 equal to 4. 2x plus 2 times 6 will give us 12 equal to 4. That's 12 equal to 4. Therefore, 2x plus 12 equal to 4. Now, this plus 12 will cross the equality sign. We have 2x equal to 4 minus 12, because plus 12, as it crosses the equality sign, it will turn to minus. Therefore, we have 2x equal to 4 minus 12. 2x is equal to 4 minus 12 will give us minus 8. Minus 8. To find x, divide both sides by 2. Divide both sides by 2. 2x over 2 equal to minus 8 over 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 1, 2 here 1, 2 here 4. X is equal to minus 4, y equal to 6. So the variable in these questions are x and y, where we use elimination method to find our x to be minus 4, our y to be 6. I am confident that you understood this elimination method. I'm going to give you a few evaluations to solve so as to know how far we have gone. Oh, thank you. You've gotten the answer correct. I would like us to move forward by using another method called substitution method. Substitution method. Substitution method. That's the second method of solving two combinations of equations that involve variable. Substitution method. Let's consider this example by having x minus 2y equal to 4 and 2x plus 5y equal to 17. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. This equation satisfies a simultaneous equation because simultaneous equations involve two linear equations with the unknown variables. This variable is called x and y. Now, how do we apply a substitution method in this question? Look at this equation. We have x, we have 2x. We have minus 2y. We have plus 5y. We have 4. We have 17. Therefore, we can find x. Use equation 1. To find x, we can use equation 1. That is x minus 2y equal to 4. X is equal to 4 plus 2y. This is equation 3. How do we find x equal to 4 plus 2y? Because our minus 2y cross the equality sign. As it cross the equality sign, it change to plus 2y. So this is our x, which is equal to 4 plus 2y. Anywhere we see x, we substitute the value of x into the equation. Therefore, we can proceed by substituting x value into any of the equation, either equation 1 or equation 2, so as to find our value of one of the unknown variable. Therefore, x is equal to 4 plus 2y. Anywhere we see x, we substitute 4 plus 2y. Use equation 1 to find the value of y. Because anywhere we see x, we substitute the value of x. Okay, to find the value of y, use equation 2. Because our x has been proven to be 4 plus 2y. Therefore, 2 brackets into 4 plus 2y plus 5y equal to 17. How do we have 4 plus 2y? Because our x is equal to 4 plus 2y, and the equation here is 2x plus 5y equal to 17. Which implies that we open a bracket, 2 times 4, which will give us 8, 2 times plus 2y, which will give us plus 4y, plus 5y equal to 17. Because we have opened the bracket by 2 times 4, it gives us 8. 2 times plus 2y gives us plus 4y. Then our plus 5y is here equal to 17. Therefore, 8 plus 4y plus 5y equal to 17. We can now find one of the unknown variables in these steps that we have. Now, we have 8 plus 4y plus 5y is equal to plus 9y. Plus 4y plus 5y equal to plus 9y equal to 17. Now, 9y equal to 17, because this will cross the equality sign and change. 17 minus 8. This is positive here. It cross the equality sign, turn to negative. Hence, 9y is equal to 9. 17 minus 8 will give us 9. To find y, divide both sides by 9. 9y over 9 equal to 9 over 9. 9 here 1, 9 here 1, 9 here 1, 9 here 1. Y equal to 1. One of the unknown variables using a substitution method, that is y, is equal to 1. How do we find our x, because we are using a substitution method to find x. To find x. To find x. Remember, we can use either equation 1 or equation 2 to find x. Our equation 1 shows that x minus 2y equal to 4. That is our equation 1. Therefore, we can find our x by substituting the value of y. What is our y? From the previous equation that we unraveled was 1. Therefore, x minus 2 bracket into 1 equal to 4. How do we have 1? Because in our equation that we solved earlier on, our y is equal to 1. Hence, x minus 2 times 1 will give us minus 2 equal to 4. Because we open a bracket. X is equal to, when minus 2 cross the equality sign, we have 4 plus 2. Therefore, x is equal to 4 plus 2 will give us 6. Our x is equal to 6 and our y is equal to 1. Our x equal to 6 and our y is equal to 1. We can prove these equations if we want to see if this question is still not correct or not, because I believe you understood what I've been teaching in the first beginning. Let us prove if this substitution method doesn't work. If it doesn't work, we don't know that our method is not correct. To prove this question, what is our x? Our x is 6. Using equation 1 to prove the equation, using equation 1, where we have x is equal to 6, y is equal to 1, that is 2 times 1, which is equal to 6 minus 2, it gives us 4. So substitution method is correct. I'm confident that you understood this topic, substitution method. I will give you an evaluation to solve, because I'm confident that you will get the result accurately by using a substitution method. Thank you. I'm happy that you solved the equation correctly by using the substitution method. Lastly, the method we want to use is called graphical method. Graphical method. Now, graphical method, from the knowledge of the gradient that we solved earlier, by using a straight line method, a straight line equations to solve the unknown variable x and y. We can also use this method here by ensuring that x is equal to 0 and y equal to 0, by making the two variables to be equal to 0 in one of the linear equations, and other equation by making both of the x and y to be equal to 0 to find the answer. How do we solve these questions? By using a graphical method. I know you have been familiar with your graph. I want you to open your graph now. Let's solve this question together. 2x plus y equal to 6, equation 1, and 3x plus 2y equal to 11, equation 2. Now, how do we solve this question with the graphical method? Solution is that I told you earlier on about using a graphical method and finding the gradient of a graph. Finding the gradient of a graph. Now, pick equation 1 and make x equal to 0, because when you are using a graphical method, your line of best fit must be known by considering the what? The origin is 0 here. Here, this is our 0, considering this line of best fit, where we can start our graph. Now, this place is called y-axis, and this place is called x-axis. Now, make x equal to 0 and find y. Make x equal to 0 and find y. Therefore, 2x plus y equal to 6. Then, when x equal to 0, what is y? When x equal to 0, what is y? 2 bracket into 0 plus y equal to 6. 2 times 0 will give us 0 plus y equal to 6. Therefore, our y is equal to 6. Our y is equal to 6. And what is our x? Okay, when y equal to 0, what is our x? Our y, when x equal to 0, that is x is equal to 0 here, and our y is equal to 6. When y equal to 0, what is our x? When y equal to 0, therefore, when y equal to 0, we have 2x plus 0 equal to 6. 2x is equal to 6. Then how do we find this unknown variable? Divide both sides by 2. 2 over 2 here, over 2 here, 2 here 1, 2 here 1. X equal to what? 3. So when y equal to 0, our x is equal to 3. When x equal to 0, our y is equal to what? 6. How do we now use this graphical method to know our value of x and y? Because we have not known our real value of x and y on the graph. Now, we have, when x equal to 0, this is 0, our y is equal to 6. We trace our y here to be 6. On your graph, locate 6. Here, this is your 6. And our x is equal to 0. When y equal to 0, what is our x? This is our x equal to 3. This is 3 here. This is 0. This is 3 here. This is also 3 here. So for equation 1, when x equal to 0, our y equal to 6, we have located it here. And when y equal to 0, our x equal to 3. Therefore, you draw a graph that line both 6 and 3 in this equation. So on your graph, you place your ruler and join 6 and 3 on the graph. Because this equation is telling us that when x equal to 0, our y equal to 6. And when y equal to 0, our x is equal to 3. Let's consider the equation 2 by making x equal to 0 to find y. By making x equal to 0 to find y. How will it look like on the graph? We shall see what will happen on the graph. Therefore, making x equal to 0 in equation 2, this is equal to 11 here. When x is equal to 0, what is our y? 3 bracket into 0 equal to plus 2y equal to 11. 3 times 0 will give us 0 plus 2y equal to 11. Divide both sides by 2. 2y over 2 equal to 11 over 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 1. Y equal to 11 over 2. So the equation is that our y is equal to 11 over 2. And 11 over 2 is equal to 5.5. 5.5 or 5.5. That is our y when x equal to 0. So when y is equal to 0, when y equal to 0, what is our x value? When y equal to 0, what is our x value? Our x value is 3x plus 2 bracket into 0 equal to 11. Therefore, 3x plus 2 times 0 will give us 0 equal to 11. We now have 3x equal to 11. 3x equal to 11. 3x equal to 11. 3x equal to 11. Where we have 3x equal to 11, divide both sides by 3. 3x over 3 equal to 11 over 3. 3 here 1, 3 here 1. 3 here 1. 11 divided by 3 will give us what? 3.7. X is equal to 3.7. Therefore, when y is equal to 0, our x equal to 3.7. And when x, in the first equation that we solve, we said when x is equal to 0, our y was equal to 6. In the equation 1 that we solve here. And then when y equal to 0, our x was 3. Now consider equation 2 here. When x is equal to 0, our x was 5.5. And then when y equal to 0 in the equation 2, our x is equal to 3.7. So we locate 3.7 here. 3.7 lies between here, 3.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 3.7 here. And our y was equal to 0. But what is our y? We have 5.5 here. Therefore, 3.7 and 5.5 lies within this region. Take your ruler and join 5.5 with 3.7. Join 5.5 with 3.7. This satisfies the equations using a graphical method. This satisfies the equation using a what? A graphical method. Now, when you see the point of intersection between here, you mark it. Here, between here and here is 4. Between this point and this point is 4. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. So therefore, the point of intersection, check your graph, you discover that it is what? 4 on the y-axis, and on the x-axis is equal to 1. Now the point of intersection, trace it down to x and trace it down to y. We have 4 on the y-axis and we have 1 on the x-axis. So the equations, the variable that we unravel in this question is that our y is equal to 4 and our x is equal to 1. That is a graphical method. That is how to use a graphical method. Ensure that you know your graph very well, because the earlier topic we dealt with was gradient. We're able to find out how to trace 2 points on a graph, and using that graph to find 2 variables of a pair of a linear equation called simultaneous equation. I'm confident that you understand this topic, simultaneous linear equations, using graphical method. I will give you an evaluation for you to solve with your graph. I believe you are going to solve it correctly. In conclusion, I will give you this pair of equations to solve using any of the method, either elimination method, either substitution method, and graphical method, or use the 3 methods to solve this equation.